I get my clue started out so it comes back to me. All right, you ready for a hoist?
Yep.
I pull the pole back a little bit. That's good. All right, go to the mast and hook the halyard in. Tell me when you got it made.
It's made. Pull back. Okay.
Ready for the jib?
Ready for the jib.
All right, you're on top of the spin sheet when you get a chance. All right, there we go.
There we go.
All right, so you want that roughly 90 degrees to the wind, and that's about where you're at, right?
Just about.
Okay. So now we can think about getting some more main out. So this is not like an A-kite. It's not going to cover up the kite because we have the kite projected out to this side. The A-kite stays projected out over here. Everybody feel good?
Yep. I think we got a straight shot at the rig.
There may be a wind shift. Cam got a wind shift. So listen to me, if the wind starts coming forward, going from here over to here, you'll have to ease the pole forward.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll be able to talk to you and help you through it. So, normally I'd sit over there, but in the light air, if you're sitting over here, that's okay, but you have to manage that. I don't want this clue to go farther than the foreset, okay? I want to project as much kite as I can out, but that's kind of the limiting factor. Sometimes the clue will go in front.
So, do you remember, Steve-O? Is this the big one? Huh? Is this the big one? Yeah. That's what I thought.
You can push that all the way forward in case you have to jive. Just ball it up there. There's not enough wind to have to worry about.
I got strings up there.
And
tie it on.
As long as there's not enough wind and you don't see gust forecast or anything, then all you have to do is have it forward, okay? And now, think through the jive. What would you do for the jive? Inside shoulder. Break the pole loose.
Yep, it's going to go underneath it.
Yeah.
And I don't turn that loose first like I did last time.
You can or you can't, but I usually don't. Okay.
But I did last time.
Yeah, so it depends on who's trimming for you, right? And see, ideally, we just free fly, right? And you have a completely loose pole come back and forth, which means there's no load on the end of the pole, which means you're not fighting, you're not muscling it. It just depends on how the crew, you know, sometimes if the crew can't help you, you have to help the crew.
So basically you're just going to come off this under the sheet, hook it on that sheet, turn close there, push it out.
And drop that red sheet, okay, and then push that end forward, the outboard end forward, okay, because this way it's a bow and arrow, okay? There's less tension if you can get it straight forward. Okay? Yep. Then when the tension comes on, we bring the guy back and it loads the pole again. So, depending on the wind speed, okay, now we're DDW, and take it a little past DDW, okay?
I don't want to dodge them.
I know, this is called sailing by the lead, okay? If you sail by the lead, somebody wants to watch the mainsail,
yeah,
okay? So that it doesn't auto jibe. You don't ever do that in real heavy air because the heavy air can change directions on you real quick and then you go into a jibe. And that would round you down instead of up. The pole goes in the water, might break the mast. So, I mean, I don't want to scare you to death about that, okay? But that's the worst thing, all right? But
Okay,
you
so I'll
can
just stay here.
tactically sail by the lee if you want, but your polars tell you to head up just a little bit here and jibe. So head up until it's almost on pointing on the tab. When it's pointing on the tab, you can look at the polar diagrams for the boat, and that will tell you where your best VMG is. Because the higher you sail, the faster the boat goes. It's just that one vector is taking you that way, and one vector is taking you where you want to go. The vector that's where you want to go is the velocity made good, right? So just stay with the ship. Push the pole forward. So sometimes I have to alter the downhaul so that you can. So if you head up too high, then you have to ease the pole forward. Remember, you want to make 90 degrees to it. Look at Keith. Keith tells me is that the wind has come forward because he's headed up. Or it's going to back up because he's headed up. So you don't want to sail much higher than that with the kite, okay?
Oh, that's a little capri on the list right there.
Good. I'm
It's
taking it out for a while.
I haven't seen sincerity or whatever.
So you've caught rabbit and you're catching martin.
There's the
The kite's doing some good.
can over there.
Yeah.
On the
Hampton,
left side.
he's a little bit faster than us, yes, over here.
He likes
He's a
the
little
left
bit
side.
faster than us. It's just that he didn't position
We're in
his
a
boat.
better spot.
Huh?
We're in a better spot.
We're in a better position. So sailboat racing is like the chessboard, okay? There's a more powerful position. Position on the
They're
board. is
driving
everything.
over.
Yes,
They're coming over.
right. So now he's going to be sailing much faster to come in front of us because he's going to get on his polar diagram. And after Keith jobs, then maybe we'll think about jobs.
Or
He
maybe
has,
just
he has an A kite. He
get a
has
little
to,
closer downwind.
excuse me?
Or maybe I'll just get a little closer downwind right now.
Well, yeah, you can. That's managing the course. He has an A kite. He's always should be sailing higher than you, okay? But that gives you a clue as to what the wind is doing up there. And the same with Cam, right? He jibed over so that we know that there may or may not be a jibe for us up here. So it depends on the crew you have. You might want to manage your position, sail deeper to avoid the jibe. But with Steve on the front, then you shouldn't be afraid of a jibe. We all need the practice and the exercise. So,
Or I can just hold this up.
yeah.
What's the fun in that, right?
Well, it's, you know, all right. So there's the jibe on the lippin pot.
They've lost its sail.
Oh, they got a twist.
Yeah, I got a twist. So there's a prescription for getting the twists out too. Okay. You don't want to get them in to begin with. Somebody didn't keep the trim right. That's why it got twisted like that. Inside jibe, you're turning the sail inside out. So somebody maybe was standing on the lazy sheet or the sheet that became the lazy sheet and it didn't come all the way through or whatever.
That's a little laser ball. I can see the red laser ball.
So see, they're both going faster because they're sailing a tighter angle to the wind. All right, here comes the ship. Let's get ready to
Should we cover them?
let's get ready to jibe. All right, so you're going to be responsible for the main. Watch where you're going. Hold it at DDW.
Hold on.
No, hold on. Are you at DDW?
No.
Well, you're close enough. Break,
Close.
under, connect, Push forward. Drop both sides of the other. There you go. Turn down. You're going the wrong way. Hey, good job. All right, come back. Oh, you're off. So, see if you can. Huh? Yeah, let's get it set though. I'm going to try to free. Turn down.
Fine.
You want the kite right in front of the boat if you can. Tell me when it's made. All right, come on back and get a sheet from me.
Recovery.
Main over. All right. You're trimming the kite. All right, head up. Push it away. The boat will heel and tell you as well. And then you can kind of direct me and the weight and everything. So the main's got to go out. You don't want the wind to get on the wrong side of the main. So if it doesn't run, sometimes you grab the boat and block and help it. All right. You can sail deeper than Keith, and Cam is probably just going to challenge Keith. So you pick your line for your best BMG. He's just going after Keith, right? Yeah.
You do need to stay at the point.
So then it becomes your risk control as to how much room you want to give it.
How much point is that?
You can get pretty close. You're heading right to your destination right now, so. DDW, heat it up just a little bit there, so that you're not staying DDW. So your eyes are constantly darting. Don't keep looking at any one spot. Look up there, look out here, look out front. Occasionally look back, but really don't worry about looking back. There should be a spotter looking back for you. We are not expecting any guests today, so it's less important. Pole coming back a little. So I tell him that because he knows that means that he probably has to ease it a bit. And what we're doing is projecting more kite out from behind the main. Trying to catch more wind.
And see, because they're having a battle, we're just slipping by.
Yeah, so the Lippincott is sailing his line. In the light breeze, he has to sail kind of high because of the A-kite. Cam is just going after him. He can sail as deep as us. These guys are wing on wing. They need to stay close to DDW. All right, so look at your wind indicator. Quick look up. What does it tell you? There you go. So if you look up there and you're sailing by the lead, you need to tell Steve-O, we're by the lead. If you want to stay there for some tactical reason, that's fine. Other than that, head up. So you're still heavy by the lead, right? It should be on the other tab.
Really?
Yes. Pull it to you. Pole coming forward.